Hello, and welcome to Bucovery, where East meets West as we learn from Buddhist psychology how to deal with mental health and health issues. And now your host, Tyler Woods.
Hi, this is Tyler Woods, and welcome to Bucovery. Today I want to talk about assumptions. You know, recently a friend was telling me there was gossip going on about me being vocal in my community about the roller skating rink being closed during the pandemic. The skating rink was opened and parents were dropping their kids off and leaving them unattended and unsupervised in the middle of a pandemic. And my mind was a little blown that these kids might not be safe and the parents should be keeping their eye on them. Meanwhile, there was another group of people that were going to this skating rink, and they thought I was referring to them. And they were adults, mind you, and they thought it was all about them. And the leader of this group sent me a scathing text and told me to mind my own business, and then started sharing rumors in the community about me. I wasn't attached to her gossip. In fact, I was grateful it happened because I'm able to use her assumptions as a tool to communicate with my clients, colleagues, and workshops just what assumptions can do, because it's a great tool when you see an example of assumptions. Here's what I learned about assumptions. One assumption will lead to another assumption, and we all tend to jump to conclusions. We make it all about us. Assumptions are about ego. They're nothing more than the lies we tell ourselves and create drama, which draws attention to our ego. And you feel better with yourself based on an assumption you created. And we all tend to make assumptions here and there. All you need is some incomplete information about something or someone, and the unwillingness to walk the Eightfold Path and ask questions to complete the information. Most people don't take the time to communicate and seek the truth. Assumptions are a great shield from the truth. Here's the problem with making assumptions. It's not about being in the here and now, but we believe it's the truth. By not being mindful, we invent a whole story that's not only the truth for us, but it's dishonest to others who listen to it. And we have to realize that one assumption tends to lead to another. And we spend our lifetime like acrobats, jumping from one conclusion to another. And it's not a good path to walk. Because creating assumptions and then judging is about suffering. And it's also a bad habit because you want other people to suffer when you're suffering. And it doesn't provide any clarity except for to yourself. You are not walking the Eightfold Path. You don't have the right view or the right intention or the right speech, not even the right action or right effort. You are not being mindful. You have lost your way on a peaceful path to walk. Now, healthy communication is a great way to break the habit of making assumptions. Communication is a skill that is at the heart of emotional intelligence. When we communicate and ask for clarification, we no longer make assumptions, we no longer create suffering, and we begin to break the habit of assumptions and not being present in the now. When we begin to communicate, we understand what triggers our assumption, and we create an awareness which puts us back on a path and being mindful. We don't need to create our version of truth to prolong suffering. We can focus on looking for possibilities and be in the truth and not in the assumption. It's a great way to live, in the truth. For now, this is Tyler Wood saying, walk in peace, Namaste.